What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the best quarterbacks currently in MUT 24 at every single budget. A lot of times when I'm live streaming over on Twitch, people will reach out and say, Pop, I got 300K, I need a quarterback, who's the go-to guy, who's the best quarterback in the game? We got you covered in this video, and all week we've been dropping positional group videos covering the best players at every position for those various positional groups. One really quick disclaimer, this is being recorded before weekly wildcards come out this week, before the Black History Month promo, and before Super Bowl present comes out, so there could be more quarterbacks into the game that we won't be able to include in this video. But let's go ahead and start with the best free option, and honestly I don't think you should use this option, but I do want to make one available to you. It's going to be the Season 4 Field Pass Joe Montana. You get this card very early on at a lower overall, and if you get all the way up to level 55, you can use an upgrade token to boost him up to a 94 overall card. But being that quarterback is the most important position on your MUT team, I think this is anything, if anything, the position you need to be spending a little bit of coin on. And we got some good cheap options for you, and of course we're going to go over every budget for all of you, and depending on whatever coin count you got, we got you covered. Let's start with the best quarterback under 100,000 coins, and I only want to bring this one up because some of you might only have 100K and desperately need a quarterback, but I would still try to save your coins and get some of the better options after this one. But it is going to be Legend Otto Graham. He actually is 102,000 coins, so he's a little bit over that budget here. This is one of my favorite quarterbacks that we had this year at the time. He still gets decent abilities compared to like the meta and what's going on right now, considering this is a 92 overall card that's really old. He gets set feet lead and gunslinger for a total of 6 AP. He gives you 87 speed, 94 throw power, so he can still get the ball down the field. The accuracies all meet the threshold. I take that back. Short throws 89, but mid and deep are 90. Short throws probably the least important out of those three there. So he can get the job done. Really inexpensive. If you want to add gift wrap on there for an additional 1 AP, that would be 7 out of the 8. But here's the thing. This is what you should really be doing if you really need a quarterback. Save up a little bit more coin, because the best QB under 150,000 coins is going to be Ghost Andrew Luck. This is the perfect budget quarterback out there right now. You can get him for about 145K, 89 speed, 94 throw power. His accuracies do meet the thresholds of 90 plus, so short 90, mid 90, deep 91. He's got really good throw on the run and throw under pressure, and he also has that traditional 4 release, which many believe is the best release in the game. By the way, Otto Graham has Slinger 1. It's really between those two. Slinger 1 is going to be better for like short and intermediate passes. Traditional 4 is better for like medium to long range passes, but they both work very well, and a lot of people believe with traditional 4, I've never tested it myself, I'm too hooked on Gunslinger at this point, but a lot of people believe if they have the traditional 4 release like Andrew Luck does, you don't need Gunslinger, so you guys can try without it. The ideal setup, in my opinion, for Andrew Luck is going to be set feet lead for 5 AP, Gunslinger for 1 AP, so it's a total of 6 out of the 8 you have on offense. And then you can also go set feet lead and gift wrap, which would cost you 5 AP because he gets gift wrap for 0 AP. And if you want to go set feet lead, Gunslinger, and gift wrap, it would be a total of 7 AP on this Andrew Luck. I got 2 options for you when we talk about the best quarterbacks under 250,000 coins, both from the playoff promo, and there's basically one thing that separates them. So it's going to be Josh Allen and Jordan Love. We'll break down each of them individually in a moment, but this is my preference at least. Jordan Love was the better quarterback all around. When I used both of them, that's kind of what I came up with, but Jordan Love cannot get Hot Route Master. So if you want Hot Route Master, Josh Allen's going to be the way to go. If you don't care about Hot Route Master, I think Jordan Love's the better option. So let's break them both down. We'll start with the Josh Allen card, which is about 240,000 coins on the auction house. He gives you 90 speed, 95 throw power, and you combine that with the 96 deep throw, he can definitely get the ball down the field if that's your offensive style. Short throw 91, mid 90, throw under pressure 95 is really good there. The one thing I noticed about this card though is he misses a lot of corner routes, whereas Jordan Love did not. So that was kind of one pain point with Josh Allen, but because he gets Hot Route Master, I'm kind of dealing with it right now. He's my current no money spent quarterback. So the setup setup for abilities, it's going to take all 8 AP on offense, but you can get Hot Route Master for 1, Set Feet Lead for 5, and Gunslinger for 2. He absolutely needs Gunslinger. His release is not good without it. It is going to take up all 8 AP on offense, but with the Hot Route Master impacts so many other players, I don't think it's that big of a deal. You get extra hot routes with your tight end, your running back, and any receiver on the field, so it's worth it to me. So that's Josh Allen. Again, not a bad card, but I think if you don't need Hot Route Master, Jordan Love for me played much, much better. Now, he has that Slinger 1 release, but you're still going to need Gunslinger on this card. 92 speed, a little bit faster. He gives you the 95 throw power, 93 throw under pressure, 93 throw on the run, 94 play action. He doesn't give you as good deep throw accuracy. This is a better like short to intermediate passing game quarterback. 92 short, 91 mid, 90 deep, and he didn't have that problem missing corner routes. With Gunslinger, he gets the ball out pretty quickly. You can go with Set Feet Lead for 4 AP plus the Gunslinger for 2 AP is a total of 6, and if you want to add on Gift Wrap for 1 more AP, it would total up 7 out of the 8 that you have to required or you can have to use on offense. And he's slightly cheaper. You can get him for about 225,000 coins. Both of the cards really good, but I will say, going back to Andrew Luck, I don't think either of them, again excluding the fact that you might need Hot Route Master, I don't think either of them played that much better than the Andrew Luck card for me, so you could really save yourself a lot of coin by going out and getting that card. The best QB under 500k is going to be Redux / LTD William Refrigerator Perry, but I will say this card, I mean, it's a zero chill card, so it's, you know, we're getting approaching almost 2 months since it's been out, but from the ability standpoint, he's starting to get really outdated, so you can use him if you want, but I would prefer Andrew Luck or even the playoff cards we just went over this one. 94 speed, 95 throw power, short throw 91, mid 90, deep 90, throw under pressure, throw on the run, and play action, all really, really good. He does come with a baked-in Gunslinger, and he also has that traditional 4 release, so if you just simply want to go with Gunslinger, which is 0 AP, and then Set Feet Lead for 5, you're good there. That leaves you 3 more AP that is allowed on offense, and of course you can always add in Gift Wrap, which is going to cost you 1 AP and bring you up to a total of 6. And one other kind of pro tip here, if you can find the LTD card for about 475k or lower, buy that versus the Redux card, because remember, LTDs keep a value of 350k, and you know that card's probably going to go down in price eventually as well, but for now that would be about 125k rental, so you might be able to save some coins because that card's going to hold value longer, being that it's an LTD and it quick sells for 350k. Now we move on to the best quarterback in MUT, and again, I have 2 options. To me, it's going to be Steve Air McNair versus the Super Bowl Doug Williams. Doug Williams is probably not as good as McNair. I think McNair's the better card, but Williams gets much better abilities, and there's a lot of flexibility, so you can try both of them out. They both have traditional 4 release. Let's take a look at McNair first. He's going to go for, on average right now, 720k. His price has been kind of bouncing around. He was over $1 million. He dropped when Doug Williams came out. He started to go back up. He dropped again yesterday or on Monday because people thought he might get a Super Bowl team chemistry, being that he's an AKA LTD. He did not. So it is an LTD. He maintains that 350k value. Not really a rental option, being that you'd have to pay 720k for him. And it's going to be basically the same setup as Josh Allen. So you got Hot Route Master for 1 AP, Set Feet Lead for 5 AP, and then Gunslinger for 2 AP. With that traditional 4 release, you can skip the Gunslinger if you want. I personally don't, but that setup is going to cost all 8 AP for you on offense, and this card gives you 93 speed, 96 throw power. His short throw is 94, mid 95, deep 91, really good throw under pressure, throw on the run, and play action. And I did notice a lot of times when pressure was in his face, he was still able to get that football out with no problem. So that was the main thing I really liked about it. But just overall, a really, really good card. Probably my favorite quarterback that I've used, you know, this entire year because of the setup and the attributes and everything else combined there. So Doug Williams, though, I'm actually keeping as QB1, and there's a couple different reasons. So number one, let's go through his attributes first here. 92 speed, 96 throw power. He can get the ball down the field as well. Short throw, mid throw 90, deep throw accuracy only 92, but I didn't really notice any difference. He occasionally will miss a corner route or so, kind of like the Josh Allen card, but it's not as bad. And he also has the traditional 4 release, so if you want to skip Gunslinger, you can. again. He's also much cheaper than McNair right now, 520K, and I would be pretty confident. I mean, it's not 100% going to happen, but when the Super Bowl present promo comes out on Thursday, I would not be surprised if we get another quarterback, or if this card drops in price due to pack offers and bundle toppers and things of that nature. That tends to happen with 2-part or multiple part promos. So a couple different routes. Number one, if you just want to go Hot Route Master, Set Feet Lead, Gunslinger, it's going to cost you 7 AP instead of 8. So there's an advantage right there that Doug has over McNair. He's cheaper and he gets that same ability stack for 1 AP cheaper. But even above that, if you want to use your lighted up token on him, which can be earned at level 10 in the Super Bowl Field Pass, that's going to boost his speed up to 93, which isn't super important, but it also gives you the ability to basically get a 0 AP Gunslinger. So you can go Gunslinger for 0, Set Feet Lead for 4, and Hot Route Master for 1, which would be a total of 5 to get that triple stack of the best abilities right now in the game for a quarterback, and that makes him a lot more valuable. Now, I don't think he's the best player to use that lighted up token on. I think Warren Sapp is a little bit better, but if you don't have the Warren Sapp, this Doug Williams card will give you the best abilities and allow you to have basically 3 AP available to the rest of your offense while having Hot Route Master, Set Feet Lead, and Gunslinger, and that's pretty good. So there you have it. Those are the best quarterbacks in the game right now at every single budget. Let me know what players I left off the list. Who you guys rocking at quarterback? Leave it down below in the comment section, and thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.